Hey guys, I wanted to get back into it real quick because I was really into the fact that we were talking about strategies and emotions and tactics, right? So I need to restart my podcast. Not restart it, but I'm just going back, and hopefully it's going to pick up where I left off at. Not sure where I left off at, but I'm going to continue on with this podcast because this is like part two. So give me a minute, YouTube, and I'm gonna jump into part two. What's up, gang? How you guys doing? Had some microphone check difficulties here with my microphone. I think I damaged my microphone because it is shutting off on its own. And so I'm just going right here, and I'm going just straight right into my phone. No microphone. So excuse me, guys, if you have a little broken up recording as far as clarity is concerned. I'm probably gonna have to jump in there and grab me a new microphone and see how that works out. But anyway, guys, what I was talking about was blending your emotion and your strategy and your tactics to get your goals done. And I told you guys that it is very difficult thing to do over the long haul, over a long period of time. So my suggestion to you is to have a strong why and to have a purpose, right? And that strong why and that purpose is going to be driven by you going deep into your why to get the answers. And not too many people ask the tough questions. You have to start to ask tough questions, guys. Tough questions are going to help you in a lot of ways, right? Tough questions are going to help you not to make a lot of mistakes, right? Tough questions are going to get you, okay, to a point in your life where you have to be real with yourself. You have to be. It's like, okay, I know the answer to this, and nobody is watching me right now, and I know the answer to this, and I know I must do it. And this is where it's going to take you guys when you begin to ask the tough questions. Another thing you guys need to do constantly, right? If you make a mistake, and you know my book is about top 25 mistakes en route to the good life. You guys see it, second edition here. And one thing that you guys need to know is when you make mistakes, you have to acknowledge them. A lot of people used to say, fess up. Fess up to your mistakes. Fess up is a short term for confessions. Confess to your mistakes, guys. When you confess to your mistakes, what you begin to do is you begin to implant in your mind that, yes, I made a mistake, number one. Number two, I'm not hiding the fact that I made a mistake, right? Which also goes deep into your subconscious. And number three, it stops you in your tracks when you start to go down that same path once again to make the same mistakes. And that's how you guys have to do it. And now, I always tell you guys, right, when we were talking about emotion and strategy and tactics, that if you have goals you need to achieve, you need to have a plan, right? And that plan does not necessarily have to come from you. Doesn't have to come from up here, right? My suggestion to you, right, if it's something you have not done before, is to have somebody else help you to map out your plan. And I'm not talking about your mom or your brother or your best friend or your cousin or your wife or your husband. I'm not talking about them guys, right? I'm talking about somebody who has already achieved the level of success that you would like to achieve, and begin to talk to them about it. You know, volunteer your services, get around them, whatever you want to do, pay them, whatever, guys. But get a plan on paper, something that you can concretely follow with a checklist and check things off. And this is what I did, and this is how I did it. And have somebody that you can come back to and bounce those ideas off and tell them, how did this work out? How did this not work out? That is how you get your goals done, man. You don't just go flailing around, just throwing a bunch of strategies out there and think that somehow, some way, you're going to pin the tail on the donkey. It doesn't work that way, guys. It doesn't work that way, right? You have to have proven tactics in order to achieve the life that you want, to get the goals that you want. And so it starts with each level of where you're at, right? You need to be the person that it takes to achieve those goals. And that is going to take a lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff, guys. It's going to take some belief level, right? That's usually the first thing that people have to do is they have to get their belief level right, right? It's going to have to take some skill building. That is probably the next biggest thing that you need to work with. You need to start building those skills and getting better at what you're doing, right? And the last thing it's going to take, guys, is it's going to take some consistency and persistence. So let's make them two different things. It's going to take some consistency and then it's going to take some persistence, guys. So those two things at the end are what's going to determine how your life is going to turn out, how high you're actually going to go, right? And how far you're actually going to go. Consistency and persistence is what gets you there at the end, man. So it's not about emotions. It's not about getting all hyped up and excited, right? All pumped up to do something. You know, I used to do that when I was a kid, when I was younger, man. Basketball game, get hyped, get excited. Yeah, that's for 5 minutes, guys. You don't endure that through the entire game. You have to get to a zone, right? Get your shot right, get your rhythm right. You can't just be hyped, you know, and expect to get things done. Your adrenaline is finite and it burns out. And when it burns out, you crash hard. So that is not what you want to use, right, to get your goals done. You don't want to use your adrenaline each time you want to get pumped up. No. Being successful, reaching goals is boring, right? Boring. And the reason why I say it's boring is because I want to get you guys out of the mindset that you need to be excited each and every minute when you're trying to achieve your goals. You don't need to be excited about it. You just need to forge ahead and keep working on what you want to do. That's it. Follow your proven plan. Check off your checklist. Stick to the strategy, the overall strategy. Consult when you need to consult. Okay? And just hang in there. Hang in there and you will achieve your goal and you will reach, okay, that pinnacle of success that you want when you have a strong enough person and strong enough why. So, listen, man, this is all I'm going to talk about for today. We're going to get back into some good stuff tomorrow, man. Maybe even touch a little bit on some of the things in my book that I like to talk about. I am working on my course, Top 25 Mistakes course. I started recording it already, as you guys see my little my whiteboard back there. So I'm gonna be doing some more recording on that tomorrow and throughout the weekend, as well as I'll probably do a Facebook Live, go live for you guys as well. So this is Lieutenant Sound Blue. I'm wrapping it up for today, and I want to tell you guys, listen, keep working, keep pushing on what you're doing, and make sure that you have a strong purpose and a strong why, and that too in itself will help you to make far less mistakes. And be transparent about it, guys. Be transparent. Don't worry what people say about you making mistakes, right? Everybody makes mistakes. Just try to make fewer, right? So anyway, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all the social media platforms, and Twitter. And as well as YouTube, guys. If you guys are watching me right now on YouTube, continue to check me out on YouTube. And also my Top 25 Mistakes Facebook group. Jump in that group, guys. Give me some ideas. Give me some questions. Throw them out there. And I will do a podcast specifically to help you to achieve what you want. So throw it out there, man, and we'll go for it, man. We'll even go Facebook Live if you guys want. I'll do it, bang, spontaneously, man. I've been helping people to make less mistakes for almost 30 years now. So let's keep doing it, man. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep trying to achieve. Let's keep at it. This is Lieutenant Sal Blue, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Deuces.